Okay, so let's be real. If you've gone back to the office after years of working from home and suddenly feel like you've completely forgotten how to talk to other humans, you're definitely not alone. So today, we are going to break down the art of small talk and turn those super awkward elevator rides into actual, genuine connections.
I mean, this quote from a Reddit user just hits the nail on the head, right? It perfectly captures that feeling of post-pandemic social shock. Suddenly, the coffee machine, the hallway, they all feel like these totally alien landscapes. But hey, don't worry, we've got the map to help you navigate this weird new world.
So, why does it feel so hard all of a sudden? Well, it's a real thing. For years, we've been communicating through screens, and our in person social skills, well, they've gotten a little rusty.
And this is the most important thing you need to remember. Social skills are not some magic talent you're either born with or you're not. They are muscles. And just like any muscle, if you don't use them, they get weaker. But the good news? You can totally train them back into shape. This isn't about changing who you are. It's just about a little bit of practice.
Which brings us to a really crucial point. A great conversation doesn't just pop out of nowhere with the first hello. Nope. It actually starts with preparation, a little pregame warm-up that really sets you up for success.
Okay, here's a brilliant, super low-effort trick. Before you even walk into the office, just have a couple of light topics ready to go. Patrick King, a social interaction specialist, calls this building a conversation resume. Basically, a mental list of your own recent experiences or interesting thoughts. Think of it as your safety net for that moment when your brain just inevitably freezes.
And if you want a pro-level tip for warming up those social muscles, I mean literally, try this. Before you leave the house, grab a book. A kid's book is perfect for this. And just read some dialogue out loud. Do the funny voices, exaggerate the emotions. I know it sounds silly, but it physically warms up your vocal cords, and more importantly, it shifts your brain out of quiet at home mode and into social ready mode.
Okay, so you're prepped, you're warmed up. Now what? You don't need some perfect, witty, hilarious opening line. All you need is a simple, low-stakes playbook. This is called the 1-1-1 method, and it's so powerful because it's so simple. Your entire goal for the day is just this. Say hi to one person. That's it. That's the whole goal. The bar is set incredibly low, which makes it really, really easy to clear. Next up, your only other goal is to ask one question, and it does not have to be deep. Something as simple as, got any fun weekend plans? Or, how's your Monday going? Works perfectly. The point isn't to start some huge philosophical debate. You're just opening a door.
And the final step, share one little thing about yourself. For example, I'm just trying to survive Monday without enough caffeine. And this part is so important because it's a small offering, right? A little piece of yourself that turns a basic exchange into an actual moment of connection.
Now, this all leads to a really powerful mindset shift. Do not wait until you feel confident. You have to act first, and the feeling will follow. Start with the smallest possible action, like just saying good morning. When you start treating small talk like a simple greeting instead of some big performance, it changes everything.
All right, so you've mastered the opening, you're saying hi, you're asking questions. Awesome. But now, how do we make these conversations, a little less boring? How do we finally move past talking about the weather?
This brings us to a game-changing technique from Patrick King. Stop answering questions so literally. See, when someone asks how your weekend was, they're not really looking for a detailed report. They're just looking for something interesting. So instead of the classic, it was good, try pivoting to a little mini story.
This is seriously how you destroy boring small talk. Have a few of those 15 to 20-second anecdotes ready from that conversation resume we talked about. And the formula is super simple. One action, one sentence, and one emotion. It gives the conversation immediate life and makes you way more memorable.
And listen, this isn't just a gut feeling. Research that was highlighted in The Guardian actually backs this up. We think we're supposed to keep things super light with strangers because we're afraid we'll be judged or something. But the data shows the complete opposite is true. Both people enjoy the conversation more when it goes a little deeper because it taps into that fundamental human need to be seen and understood. It creates a tiny, real connection. Now, the other side of telling good stories is being a good listener. You have to be genuinely curious about the other person. Asking a simple follow-up question is the single best way to show you're actually engaged. It's not an interrogation, right? It's just a signal that says, hey, I heard you, and what you said matters. So, we've gone through the why, the prep, and the playbook.
But what is the real payoff here? Why is getting good at this skill so incredibly important?
Okay, this is where it all comes together. Small talk isn't just about avoiding awkward silence. It's a strategic tool for your whole life. It's the foundation of charisma. It's essential for our happiness. I mean, research literally links deeper conversations to higher well-being. And at work, it can have a huge, real impact on hiring, promotions, even layoff decisions. It's a true superpower.
At the end of the day, small talk is never the final destination. It's just the bridge. It's the bridge that gets you to more meaningful connections, both in your personal life and your career. It's a skill, not a personality trait, and it's one you can start building right now, one good morning at a time. So the only question is, where are you going to build your first bridge?